There we go. We're going to have a go at getting this beastie done. This is the 8 horsepower Honda. You've seen this before. We've had a look around this at the auction. And yeah, we paid, I think it was £50 for it. Let me drop a little clip in here somewhere. Yeah, just to remind us of what we paid for it. This is nice. Oh, she 8 horse? She is an 8 horse. Complete with dust and cobwebbage. Not been round for years. Perfect for a man cave. Plus, I may even have a use for it. Yeah.
24, 26 28, 28, 30 anywhere.
Yeah.
30, 32, 34, 36 anywhere, 36, 38, 38, 40 anywhere, 40 for a splitter, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. 55
Right guys, we're going to come around this side and we're going to have a look and see if we can get this thing to go. So I think the first thing we're going to do, I remember the petrol cap was really tight on this, but we're a way off from that yet. What we're going to be doing first is get that old petrol out and get this carburetor off. Because you can guarantee this thing is going to have a gummed up carburetor. 100% guarantee it. Well, it's nice to see all the filters and pre-filters are still in here. Look, there's the pre-filter. Oh, that's rotted away, look. Good job we checked that, mister. Yep. And the throttle is seized up. So we're going to have to do a little bit of freeing off. Let's get this old... filter out. Look at this old carb, look at that. Again, this pre-filter is just disintegrating. So we're going to have to get another pre-filter for the old girl. What's she looking like? Alright, let's see if we can just pop this carb off. See what's going on. Come on, these are coming. There we go. So once we get this carb all off, we can concentrate our efforts on getting her going and getting that petrol out. This should all just pull off now, I think, from memory. Or is there another one? No, there's another one on the top, look. Cool. Good old Honda. I must admit, cool. Crikey, she's tight. I do like Hondas from this era. Sort of 90s, noughties. Always found them very, very good. And I don't think this one's going to be any exception. Apart from something seems to be snagged up. Ah, breather pipe, look, there we go. There we are. Oh my word. Look at all this in this carb. Whatever is it? It's like tar. My glove is literally sticking in there. There is no wonder this... Oh man, we're going to have to... That is just tar in there. I would hate to think what this poor carburetor is like inside. Oh dear. Right. Let's see if we can get this filler cap off. Oh, no, I couldn't undo that on the auction. Let's get her off. Oh, Jesus, that's tight. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, blooming heck, guys. Oh, I've never known a filler cap so tight. Oh. 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 Oh, Jesus. What the devil? I thought that was only meant to undo about half a turn and come off. Let me persevere to get this cap off. Alright, 10 minutes now I've been messing around just trying to get this cap off. And I cannot get it. It turns, but I can't find the release point. Oh. Of course, there's a release point somewhere. Aha, there we go. Oh, I think we've just turned the top off, look. The cap is still in there. All we was doing was turning this top. I have never known a petrol cap. Whatever is this on here? Have we just twisted the whole top out of the tank? I think we've just twisted. Whoops, a daisy. No. No, we haven't. That is the filler cap. I've never seen a filler cap like it. Never known one to be that rough to get off. Look at the rubber gasket. For Jesus. Well, there ain't a lot we can do about that. We're just going to have to slog on going. Oh, I can smell that petrol for a start. That absolutely stinks. Oh, guys. Oh dear. That smells like stale teak oil and rabbit's feet. Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. Oh man. Is that even liquid in there? It's like tar on the bottom. I can feel there's like tar on the bottom of this fuel tank. Okay, okay, we've got some major work to do. Ah, the throttle's finally coming to it. Let's give everything a liberal soak. Of good old WD. Nope, that was just the governor. This throttle is absolutely sea solid. We have got our work cut out with this one, guys. We really have. Yep, I think we have got some serious work cut out with this one. I don't want to force anything in case I break it. Hence why I'm not getting pliers on here to move it free, because with my hand, oh my word, that is so stiff. That is so stiff. There we go. I want to get this carburetor right off, so we'll take that linkage off there. Our choke, oh, it's like tar. I would hate to think what that's like inside this carb bowl. Right, Let's see if we can work this carburettor off here now. There we go. Right, okay. Let's get our fuel line off. Take that silly clip off. Our choke levers just fell off. And let's get this fuel pipe off. Well, whatever it is in that fuel tank, very little is deciding to come out. Right, I think we might as well just give this lot a clean up. Oh, look, this fuel inlet. Look at that fuel inlet in that tap. See that? Where is it? Here it is. Full. It is literally plugged full of rubbish. Old tar, build up stuff. Absolutely awful. Cool. So let's get this petrol tap cracked off. We're not quite fully set up here yet, guys. We haven't got a bench in the shed, which is why today we're working outside. What is all this? Yeah, we're working outside because we haven't got a bench in the shed yet. There we go. Yeah, we don't have a bench in the shed, and I don't have an air compressor, which I am really going to miss because I haven't yet got electricity down here. So let's crack this bowl off. Oh my word. Looky, looky there. That's what we've got in our carb bowl. Just black sludge. What horrible, horrible stuff. I've got to get some sort of cleaner and look in the carb. Oh my wordy, wordy. That float was sea solid, the needle and seat was stuck. Right, we're going to have to get some serious cleaning on here. Right, let me get some bits so we can have a closer look at getting this carb clean. Right guys, we have a brass drill brush, so we can actually put a bit of our cleaner in here. We'll get out a little soak as well, and we'll just go through here and just clean this bowl out. Oh my word, there's like shit flying out of here. Look at this, look guys, look at this. That is what I've got out of that bowl. Absolutely disgusting. There was no way on earth that this engine was going to run like that. No way on earth. More, look at that, more dust come out of there. And trying to get all that out by hand would have been a mission, guys, an absolute mission. At least with the drill brush, it's taken a lot of hard work out. Look at that, more powder coming out of that. Oh my word, I've got to go on the edges, I think. more dust up. Right, this is actually quite clean now. Yep, that's actually quite clean. There we go. Good enough for the girls' wee date, guys. Right, let's give this another soak, so I've now got to pull this float, needle and seat out. If this float pin will come out. I do hope so. Oh, that's like congealed jelly stuff on it. Come on, I don't want to break anything. There we go. Will this float? Oh, this is like crispy. No, I so don't want to break nothing. Come on, gentle weight. There we go. Look at that needle. Look at that, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our little thing is blowing up. Look at the state of this. Can you see? Look at that. That crud on that. Look at it. It is like dried up oil in. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. That's like somebody at some point has ran this engine on two-stroke oil, on two-stroke petrol. And the simple thing is, it's been left and the oil has separated, gone to the bottom and congealed. Alright, let's go a slower speed. And just see if we can clean this up a bit. Right. Am I going to attempt to take that jet out of there? Probably not, because I don't like my chances of it coming out. Not yet anyhow. I think we've certainly got to I think we've certainly got to. Oh, my word. Yeah, we've certainly got to clean this a little bit before I even think about taking that jet out. I'm struggling to even push a wire through it. I say I should be able to quite easily get a MIG tip through this, and I'm struggling to even get a small one through. I don't like my chances of that coming out of there though. Right, I'm going to try something which I don't really recommend, but I have done it before and have got away with it. Right, we're going to come away from the flammable liquids. There's our carb. I shall drop this if it do ignite, because there is brake cleaner on it. We're just going to, without heating this plastic piece up, we're going to try and heat this tube. And that might soften the stuff up, but I don't want to get that plastic piece for obvious reasons, so we'll try and heat the tube a bit. Yeah, let's see if that's done anything. Just see if that's heated that enough to soften up whatever is in there. It's like going halfway in. It's a bit warm. And for those of you that are saying, oh, get an ultrasonic cleaner in there. An ultrasonic cleaner ain't going to touch that. There's like liquid tar in there. There's something oil-based for definite. Anyhow, this is going to be boring, so I'm going to have a go at cleaning this carb,
guys, this
and then
has
we'll be
turned
back.
into a much bigger job.
Just to get the carb cleaning. The carburettor, as we speak, was so full of gunk, I've got it in a jug in the house with a dishwasher tablet in it and boiling water. And Mrs. Mancave, I did use an old jug. But I want to clean this cap now. Can you hear that? I can hear something, and there's stuff in this filter. Powder. I need to do this top prise out. Because I'm guessing... Oh, hang on, that's coming. Ah, we've got the top out. Oh my word. Can you actually see that? Look. Look at this. That is all out of that carb. Honestly, I have never seen a carb so bad. And trust me, I've seen some bad carbs. Oh my word. This is foulness. Absolute foulness. My word. I've also got boiling water in the petrol tank. Right, can we reassemble this cap, get the top back on it? If I can even find the top for it. There's the top for the cap. What did I do with it? There it is. So let's... There you go. That just clipped back on. Well, that's good. Right. I'm going to be back when we're ready to build this carb back up. But I have a sneaky feeling we have a problem. I took the mixture screw out, and that looks remarkably to me like there's a nub which had snapped off when I unscrewed it. I can't remember whether Hondas are like this or whether they have a point on them, but it looks like something's broken off, so that could be an issue for us. We might have to end up trying to source another carb. What we could do, just to see if this thing bark off, which I'd like to do really before I've invested any money in putting a carb on it, is just squirt a bit of brake cleaner in that inlet. We'll do a musty one on it and just give it a sniff and pull it and actually see if it barks off. Let's get her on the floor. Let's just give her a little squirt. Can you see here? Oh yes. Let's just see if the old girl will actually bark or do anything. Oh, where's the on position, Fen? Where's the on? Oh, here it is. Right, we're on. That's evaporated off. Okay. She's a runner. So, yes, she is a runner. Excellent. So now we know it runs, we can do a little bit more and go a little bit more in depth. And if we have to get another carb for it, we will. But the other one is boiling as we speak. Right, back in a bit. Well, man cavers, it's next day, and this Honda has proved quite tricky with its carburettor. Right. Since yesterday, this carb was so full of gunk, literally full of like tar, that I had to take this carb and literally put it in boiling water just to soften the tar up so I could get all the orifices clear. So now these are all clear. I will get my little rod and show you so you can see exactly that everything is now as clean as I think I can get it. But I couldn't push these rods through yesterday. This thing had just gammed up. See, jets are all clear now. These have all been rodded out several times. Rodded out, blown out. And I think everything is now coming nice and clean. Can't blow through the petrol thing again. That was clear yesterday. Today, now it's not. Nope, that's all blocked up again. I had all these clear yesterday. And now today, nothing's going right again. Wow, that's a sod. There's still gunk blowing all out of this. Still gunk coming out overnight. Look, it's been soaking in petrol now overnight. There you go. Let me blow some carb cleaner through that, and we'll see if that's sorted now. I say, because this carb, I've never known a carb like it. Let's get on the knobbler. Oh, look at that, she's coming. Right, we're clear. So I think we'll get this carb back together and then get it back on the damned engine. But we've got all the choke and throttles free now. Yep, choke and throttles all free. Now I've got to remember how this go together, because I took it to pieces yesterday. Right, there's our float. We've cleaned all the float and the needle up. No, I have not took the jet out. Where is the little rod? There it is. We need the little rod what holds the float in. I might forward through this bit, guys. Come right down here, look. There we go, we're there. Alright, let's get that right back in. Come on. Yeah, you little sod. Oh, I didn't have that rod out far enough. There we go. We didn't have that rod quite out far enough. Come on, get through there. There you go. Through the other side. There we are. There you go. We now have a float that opens and closes. Yep. Right, perfect. Our gasket still looks half decent in there. Has it softened this little bit of gunk up what was in here? Yep. So that's our bowl clean. Where's the nut for this? Is that one of them I put in this? That looks like that's probably this one. There we are. Then we've got to reassemble this petrol tap what's on here. And get this engine back together. As you can see, I have done developments. I've cleaned the tank, because that also was full of tar. I ended up putting boiling water and a dishwasher tablet in that. Some shingle, shaking it about and doing that 3 or 4 times, and yeah, we seem to have put that back together. There we go, that's that clean. So we can get our little bowl back on. There we are. There. It's this carb don't leak, it'll be an absolute miracle. Right, now what have we got now? Bits for the petrol tap, haven't we? So there's that piece, I believe, how did that go? There wasn't nothing else come out of that, was there? No, I think, there's still, there you go. I think this little bit come in there, this little spring washer thing. We're missing the, oh, I know how it went. Yeah, we've got to put this piece back on here, haven't we? This fuel tap piece. Which way around did that go, guys? That way or that way? No, this way, look. Then that went on the top. And then this went on there. Right, I've got to get a little screwdriver. Right, here we go. Let's get this back together. Now that was these two little tiny screws here, wasn't it? That one and this one. Right, let's see if we can get him back together. It's turning out to be quite a nice Saturday morning, because it was Friday when I started this video. I've just been up to the auction and done my auction video, or the first part of it, but I've got a little while to kill before I go back. I thought, let's get this little Honda thing finished. We know the engine run because we had her going on a bit of brake cleaner yesterday, which I don't like doing, but it would have been quite fruitless to do all this if the spark had gone or it didn't work. So at least we know that the engine will run, and that actually sounded alright. So it's the case now of just getting this back together. There we go. We're getting nothing out of this tap. What have I done? Have I got this on wrong? Let me fiddle and we'll see how we're getting on with this guy. I can't get anything to blow through. Well, you don't blow, will you? You've got to suck, you idiot. That's what she said. Bum. Right, hang on. Let me see if we can actually suck through this. Of course, that's sucking what we've got to do in it. A little bit. I wouldn't say this is 100% correct, though. Best thing to do, I suppose, is put it on. Which way on does that go? This way, doesn't it? So the tap will be... I'm just wondering, can we get this to pieces with it on? We can, look. Right, okay, so if we have to take this again, that ain't really the end of the world. Right. We have our choke mechanism. How did this choke lever come off? Does that go on there like so? That does, look. Well, that's quite easy to get on and off, isn't it? Right, was there anything else out of this carb? Yes, this little mixture screw, guys. There's a little mixture screw which went in one of the corners. There it is. That come out of there. And I know this is free as well. We will just poke a wire through it, but I did poke a wire through it yesterday and it was free. There you go. Yep, we're well and truly through there. Let me put a thinner one in. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, that's going through. Alright, so let's put this back in. and we'll see how we're getting on. There's my big screwdriver gone. There it is, guys, we got it. We got our screwdriver. So we'll go all the way in, and I think that's out about, that's in, half, 1, 1.5. Right, we'll do that 1.5 turns. And then we'll see. This gasket actually looks good on here, which is really the important one. So let's get our throttle control back in. Our flutter spring back in. Come on. There you go. There we are, we're back there. Right, now we need this gasket. There we go. And our airbox. Let's pull this airbox back. Oh, this tap got to come here so we can get the airbox on. Look. There we go. Is she going? Something's holding her up, look. What's going on? Why ain't that fitting back on there? We ain't got that choke lever on, look. Thank you guys for reminding me we didn't have the choke. That's very handy. I'd had all that back on and we wouldn't have the choke lever on. There we go. Oh, that's gone on. Right, all that that's of course this breather pipe needed to go back in. There you go, that's back in the crank. In the rocker box. Excellent. Right. Get the nuts back on here. And then we'll see if we can get this puppy fired off. We've got to get the tank back on. I'll probably do that tank off camera. Let's just check our throttle is working. That's pulling the throttle open. I freed all this off yesterday because that was really stiff. I also off camera got a paintbrush and got all the crap out the top of the engine here. Of course that was a bit congealed full of stuff. Right. With our tank, I had to have the insert out with a little filter on. We can now put that back on. Somehow. Right, let me find a socket. I did undo that with a socket. Let me go get a socket. Oh no! What happened to the camera? How long has that been like that, guys? Oh, it must have knocked it. Oh well. I don't know how long that camera had been over. There we go. This is only plastic, so we don't want to over tighten this. There you go. You only got to nip it up, guys. Nip it up. Alright. I did find a new piece of petrol pipe as well. Where is it? I found a brand new bit of petrol pipe. Oh, I believe that's long enough as well. Alright, let's get this new piece of petrol pipe on here. Come on. Let me get that silly little clip out of the way, and then we can get this pipe on. There you go, she's on. we are. Alright, that's our petrol pipe on. Tank. I think we're gone. I don't know whether this bit of pipe is long enough. That's going to have to be, because that's the only piece I got. Because the old bit was a bit knackered. I think with a little piece of persuasion, it'll be alright. Come on, are you getting on there? That'll go on. Let me move this silly clip out of the way. I've got to get a pair of pin nose pliers in there, guys. Back in a minute. Alright, I've got that tank bolted back on now. We've just got to tighten up this carb. There we go. Nip them, don't over tighten them, just nip it. One nip, two nip. Our little one in the top there. If this carb works, it'll be a miracle. That one's tight and all. Right, I think we can be getting some petrol in this thing and see if we get any fuel coming through it. I can't see it, but we'll see. We might be able to get some petrol in there. Alright, let's get some petrol in this and see if it'll actually hold petrol, do anything run. I bet that'll leak everywhere, I think. There we go, we've got about a quarter of a tank in there. Now we want to see if, hopefully, there's going to be petrol coming out of the bottom of this carb when I take the drain out. So let's put our, oh, that is fuel tap on there, right, okay. Well, if that carb is full of petrol, that ain't leaking, which is good. I can't see us getting any petrol into it. I think that tap is more soiled. Let's just undo this drain plug. See if we're getting anything out of it. No. No petrol coming out of this at all. That's a shame. That is a big, big shame. So we have a problem with this petrol tap still. Right, let me buzz this back off. Why has this camera fell down again? You know why? Because I didn't have the damn thing nipped up. Right, let's get this on the floor. I'm not holding my hope. I'm not holding my hopes here, guys. If it does run, that'll be good. But I somehow don't think it's going to. I think we're still going to have more of a carb issue. I think that carb is going to want a lot more attention than what it's got. Anyhow, choker's on. Petrol's on. Choker's this way. We'll go full throttle. Let's give her a pull. She takes a pull on the old girl. Now. Now. Now, she ain't going to go, guys. I think we have a lot more of a carburetor problem in here. Because we know this thing ran yesterday on brake clean, didn't we? We had her going yesterday on brake cleaner. But she's just not. She's not going to play ball. So what we might have to do is order another carburetor for this. I don't even think a rebuild kit's going to do, because I don't need rebuilding. There's just so much crud built up inside it. Let's give her a sniff and see if it does go. Right, let's give her a sniff. Yeah, she wants to go and just can't. Let's put that choke on and try that again. Look at that. She is running. And that blue smoke has cleared. I wasn't worried about blue smoke because that could have been numerous things. It's been tipped over, laid on its side, oil got in the top end, but not smoking at all. So there we are, guys. We have a nicely running 8 horsepower Honda. Look at that. Don't that run a treat. She's actually running really nice. Wow. I was thinking I was going to need a new carb on there. That's not looking like the case. She's a running. Our 8-horse Honda is going. And don't that sound nice? Look at that. Well, there you go. You have one happy man cave. Yep. All she wanted was that little bit of initial prime down the throttle just to bring her up. But I reckon now she's been running, that'll start every time now. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? We have a running 8 horsepower Honda. Yeah. Isn't she lovely? Right, let's button the old girl down. Ah, the kill switch don't work. Well, would you credit that, look? We got an engine that run and don't stop. Oh, there you go. I think we got a loose wire there, you know. Oh yeah, that connection ain't very tight. Yeah, she's alright, she just want that wire connected up better. Well, there you go. More than happy. We have a working Honda 8-horse. So there we go. The first of the Swaffham auction engines up and running. That is absolutely marvellous, isn't it? Right, we're going to leave this video here. Thank you very, very much for watching. Sorry this was a long one. And I do apologise for my camera kept falling down. Tell you what it was, I've got this fancy new tripod that I got off Swaffham. And you got to twist the handle to lock it, and I hadn't, and I had it balanced, and over time that was tipping itself because I'd forgotten to lock the handle. Never mind. So if you got the old droop, I do apologise. I might edit some out, depends how much it's done. Anyhow, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye for now. Ha ha. Honda 8 horsepower, all working.